Alrighty guys, welcome back at ImWateringPSUs. Now today we have the first ever laptop that has been donated to us by a follower. So Harun Bolat sent this laptop to us. It's a broken laptop. Now we're gonna do the unboxing. She's gonna do it. So let's get in with the unboxing. She said she couldn't wait to stab the package. So I'm kind of scared being around her, but anyway. Don't cut your hand, please. It looks like she's done it. Ooh, there we go. Aha. Now let's see. Okay, so this is the charger. I don't know if it's the original charger. It's the actual original charger. This is an SSD bay. That's good as well. We got some free RAM. So gentle, by the way. And now she got the laptop out. We also got all the screws. This man is too kind. And that's the laptop. Ooh, just look at it. It looks nice. Does it have the battery, by the way? It has the battery as well. Ooh, that's nice. Now let me see the specs real quick. So this is a G73JW. Okay, don't steal my Windows key, please. But okay, that's interesting. Let me just open it for you. Ooh, it's very similar to the other one I had, but this one has an NVIDIA 460M GPU, so that's really good. Then an i7-740QM, 16-inch display, 8 GB of RAM. Looks kind of nice to me. Was there anything else? No. Nothing else, okay. So we got the charger and the laptop, some RAM, an SSD bay, and all the screws. Time to get to work. Okay, so first thing we're gonna actually try to boot it up. As we plug that in, we can see that no LEDs pop up. This already tells us that it's broken, but let's press the power button. Nothing happened. Broken laptop. Alrighty guys, so we disassembled it and I actually found out what's broken. Now, the guy who sent it to me already told me that it was broken and told me what was broken actually. So it was just to see. And you can see it here. It's just burnt down. Here there should have been a capacitor in theory, a resistor actually. So basically the whole motherboard is burnt down. So now it's difficult to determine which other components have gone along with it. But what's for sure is that we gotta change the motherboard. So we'll try and order a new motherboard and we will swap it out. Alright guys, so we finally got the motherboard. Oops, I was meant to open it. But anyways, here is the motherboard. And it's a very nice motherboard. There we go. So here you just slot in the CPU, here you just slap the RAM. We have a single RAM slot on the back, the one on the front I suppose. Then here goes the Wi-Fi card, CMOS battery, GPU, so I mean, let's get switching it. Okay, so now this guy is gonna go into this guy. So we can start by taking this one out. And then we have to basically disassemble the whole thing. And we have some cables sticking out already. But those 4 screws need to go, then we can just pull up the front. So I just need a screwdriver. Okay, we just disassemble it off camera a bit. Here we are taking out the screen. Okay, so now here we want to actually swap the motherboard. So we have to literally unplug every single connector. These are smaller screws that go into the fans. Now this guy should be free. Same goes over here. One should be able to get these off. You just need to probably undo these ones, maybe this one as well. Apparently, we got it out. Okay, so now we gotta take the old RAM out from this one. And now we gotta take out all the heatsinks. This one is also lacking some screws, because again, we're not the first to try and repair this laptop. This is one. This is 2. Oh my god, Jesus. Okay, so we have to clean that. Now let's do the GPU as well. Then this is an MXM module, which means that you gotta first take out the heatsink, which has just 2 screws. This one is done very good actually. This is impressive. We are not gonna repaste this one. It's done properly. Better than I would have done it. There's 2 screws here. We can take it out. Now you just slot it out like a normal card. Now we take out the battery as well. Now the Wi-Fi card has 2 little screws. So last thing to do is take out the CPU. You just need a flathead screwdriver. As you can see, it's a PGA CPU, so it has pins under it. And now we can just throw this motherboard away. Come here, right there, where it belongs. Okay, so as it goes with desktop CPUs, you have the triangle. Line it up with the one on the socket. You just slap it in, then you press it down. And then you want to turn this thing, which is half broken by the way, not actually going through properly. Now it's RAM time. And we're putting basically, you can see there is a black slot here, 2 white ones, and on the side there's a black one as well. So the proper way to have dual channel is to get first this one is channel 1, because you don't have access to this one once it's mounted. And then you get the black one. If you want more, you go on the white ones. This is actually the proper way. Not many people know this. So anyways, let's go mount the Wi-Fi card. We will just slot this battery in there, which we don't know if it works. We don't know if anything works actually, which is the good part about this build. I really like it. Now it's time to mount the GPU, which just slots in again, fairly easy. If this one goes over here, you can see that this one is covered, but the only open one is this one, so it must go here. Nice. At this point, we can just slap this guy on top of it, but as you can see, there's a bit of a hole in the paste application here. I'll just cover that, then we can just close it. Solid. It's finally time for the CPU. Let's do a nice paste application right there. And then we wanna slap this guy on top of it. Okay guys, so the tricky part is to get those ones fitted in. So you wanna do those first. Kinda gently find the hole. Now you want to put these guys into place, but I don't remember which one goes which actually, but my instinct tell me this one goes here and this one goes over here. So you might be wondering, why is there duct tape here? It's because it channels the air, so it's actually important to have it. You can't just take it off. Now these had some screws. Now time to plug in all the connectors and to do a test boot. So again, we're not just putting every little screw in so far, we just put in the strict necessary to have it mounted, but that's also because it's really not necessary to put every screw in. This is in general. The tricky part is actually knowing if I left something else, which can happen. Like for example, a cable that is trapped under the motherboard. That can definitely happen. Then you forget to plug it, then it doesn't turn on. But it looks like I have them all plugged in honestly. And what's missing should be these cables, so good so far. Okay, so as I was saying, we had a trapped cable right here. So let's plug this one as well. And now we can actually put the monitor back in. Okay, so now we want to connect the monitor, and it has a very specific route, so you want to align it, and then you want to do the actual monitor connector, which is very delicate by the way. You really want to be gentle with it. Okay. And then you have this other connector, which is the backlit from the monitor. Nice. Now a bit of a pain, you want to do the Wi-Fi card, so you have to slot this thing under somewhere. So I will think about it. But in the meantime, let me plug the easy stuff, like this one. Okay, now to get the Wi-Fi, there is a hole, a specific hole, and you have to route it through here. So you want to go and first one of the two and then the second one, and then what you want to do is just grab them from the other side. Okay, so now we want to put this one over, cover the actual screen because it can get damaged. Then gently, without pulling the rest of the cables, align this thing, which is really kind of tricky, but I mean, I've done worse, but okay. And now you want to screw this guy in. Okay, so first side, there are 3 screws per side. Okay, so now we are actually connecting all the cables that come from the top side. These can be a bit intimidating if you're a beginner, but I can assure you they're actually really simple. Okay, and now we just want to slap the keyboard on top of it. So the keyboard has 2 cables, one for the backlight and one for the actual keyboard. So the backlight is actually really tricky to get because you have to open it up and it has 2 sides that you have to open up. And then this thing goes right in the middle of them, but I can never remember the proper way, but I think it's this one. Should go in this way. And then you see, once it's in, you need to immediately close it up by pressing. Let's go plug the keyboard in. Okay, and now everything is connected, so we can just quickly try it out. Alright guys, so here we are. We have the PC basically finished, but we still have to figure out how to get the keyboard to work. But now let me show you the first boot. That's it, it's working fine. Here we are with the PC fully functioning, and we fixed the keyboard as well. Everything working fine. And now it's time to mod it. So what we got here is some white paint and some pink wrap. Now it's time to remove all the stickers, disassemble the whole thing again, and then finally paint it. So let's get started. So as you can see, we're taking out all the stickers in preparation, and it's a hard job. And then we've already took out out this part of the keyboard is painted white, and then the tricky part is gonna be disassembling the whole screen just to paint this thing white. Okay, so we took the front cover off, and now we're gonna have to remove all the switches from behind the actual buttons. And as you can see, I managed to get this thing off, so I can just paint it white, and then she's covering with duct tape that thing on the touchpad, while I managed to take off all those things that go on the back of the front panel. As of right now, we'll spray paint this thing, and that thing. All the rest should simply get wrapped. So we're going, guys, we're going. Alright guys, so today we're here painting this laptop, and since I got a lot of comments saying that it's bad to paint on grass, today we are painting on grass but over some cardboard, and then I finished the cardboard for this one, so it's straight on grass. We have some white paint over here, and I broke it again. We'll get straight into the painting, guys. So we isolated the actual trackpad, it was really necessary, and now we can just pretty much spray paint all over it. You don't want to go too heavy on the metal part in the middle, and you also don't want to go too much in a place because it could just let it deposit and it wouldn't look great once dried up. Okay, so she's trying to paint it now. Jesus Christ. She forgot about everything I told her pretty much, but okay. And now she's doing good actually. You can see her learning, that's good. She's painting the grass and she studies environmental sciences. I don't think this is environmentally friendly, just look at mine. Perfect. No grass was harmed in the process. Look at her. It's destroying the... No, don't spray it to me. Okay guys, so I painted everything. She's already started to apply some stickers on it, but I painted everything and we've been wrapping the laptop, as you can see. Still not finished, but we're finally connecting those things back and also slotting the keyboard in. So it's starting to look complete, but let's finish up the assembly process and show you what it looks like. Alrighty guys, here it is. What do you say? So it's not perfect by any means, but I think it looks stunning. She's happy about it, and now she really wants to slap some of those stickers on it. So let's get started. Let's take a look at what she does. Okay, can you believe this laptop is from like close 12 years ago? Can you believe it? Years of training awaiting for this moment. Been practicing just the art of slapping Hello Kitties on top of things for her whole life. Little hands were trained for this. She's going at it on the front as well, as you can see. Do you think they look good, or do you think it was a terrible job? Alrighty guys, so here we are with the laptop finally finished. Regarding what we can do with it, here we are running Genshin, latest version, upgraded as of today. Pretty good settings, it runs really smooth actually. Very playable. Clearly it can run Fortnite at around 60 FPS at 1080p, and also surprisingly it's pretty good for editing, even though the GTX 460M that's in here is not recognized, so basically it does not render with the GPU, so that really loses us quite a bit of performance, but overall it's really good. It just works fine, the keyboard is fine, everything is working properly. Something pretty interesting is that to get that kind of performance we have actually overclocked our GPU by 30%, which is something pretty amazing since you can't get that on modern cards. Now we'll just show you the profile, but this is the profile that we are actually using. So we went from around 600 megahertz on the core to around 800, and from around 1400 on the memory to around 1625. So it's a really big jump, and it's just fully stable while playing. It stays cool as well, as you can see by the temperature. It sits at around 70 degrees, so it's really nice. Regarding the temperature, right now Genshin is running, so I will just show you quickly what hardware monitor looks like. And if you just take a look at it, it's really good. Like, this is the CPU, as you can see, i7-740QM, and like the maximum reach temperature is like 63 degrees, so it's really good, guys. It also has good power, good battery life. So yeah, let's get to the conclusions. So to wrap this up, I think like overall it's a very good laptop. If you can buy one, G73JW or G73JH, like the other one I had on the channel, for cheap, or if you can get a broken one for free like we did, I think you can really get a good laptop out of it. Again, it's a laptop that did cost around 1200 bucks while new, and you can definitely see that in the audio department and just the build quality in general. I think it will honestly serve my girlfriend pretty well to, you know, work on Premiere, play on Genshin, use Discord, and just do, you know, school stuff. So pretty happy with the results. Let me know what you think about it. Would you have done anything different? I mean, performance wise, technically wise, just leave a comment, let me know. And also maybe drop a sub if you're not subbed already. Bye.